Also, I just realized that I was muted. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to not change the stream title. I fucked up. I'm sorry I failed you. Um, I failed you. Okay. It's Thursday, so you know what that means. Dev stream before the regular stream. I'm gonna go promote this stream for once. I don't usually promote my game dev streams. You know, I usually don't. But yeah, I'm going to promote it this time for some reason. And I guess I'll put these in here. By the way, I don't know why I did this, but across two dev streams, the first one had cl and the other half had C. I don't know why I did that. You know, only Blue Sky. Anyway, open it up. You know what? I forgot to do the miasma toggle in the background. We'll put that up, I guess. Put up the miasma. I kind of want to put something else in the background, though. I want to put, like, maybe a starry expanse or something. Or maybe I could put, like, my icons in a way. My little icons and turn them into a starry expanse. That would be weird. That would be wonk. Or maybe I put the sicko meme in the background. Anyway, let me not forget to do this, I think, right? Is it this one? Oh, frick. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Oh, my. Why did I make it so long? Yeah. Oh. There we go. That's serviceable. There we go. That's serviceable for sure. So last time, sorry for cutting myself off so much. I'm clearing my throat 100 million times over. I probably should get some water. Water. I was making these customers sprites, and I made I'm not the best at art, so it's a little bit embarrassing. But yeah, we got some. These are gonna be what they are in like the line though. Yeah, I made a Spider Woman. There's going to be different. I want there to be different varieties of characters. There's going to be every single kind. Wow, I'm instantly self-conscious. I kind of want to just not stream anymore. I've put a crude drawing of a Spider Woman, and now I don't feel like streaming anymore. Who would have thought? I kind of wanted to have like more hair, honestly. How do we make her have more hair though without it looking weird? All right, whatever. I don't remember what else I said I wanted to do for the customers though. I think I maybe did I say I wanted a snake woman? Snake woman. Snake woman. Snake woman. Snake. Play snake instantly on Google. Maneuver the snake to gobble up. Let's see what the other website I have would do. If I look up the word snake. Images. I got quite a few snake options here, it looks like. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, let me draw the other part of it first, though. Which is... Honestly, it looks as though I could pick any color I want. I don't have to care about what color it is. Anything will work. Anything! Any flavor of snake. I'll make a green. So like, that's where the body starts. This is where the tip will end. This will be one layer. How on earth am I going to draw a snake woman? I can visualize it in my head, but I can't put it on paper. What's wrong with me? Actually, can I visualize it in my head? Would it be like this? I think it would be like this, actually. And then... yeah, it would actually meet up, like, at some point. I think I'm missing a singular wrapping. Yeah, I think I'm missing a singular donut around her. Yep, And actually, I think because of that, I'm gonna get rid of this part. This is something I need to learn, how to draw Snake Woman. This is a very important skill, honestly. Very important skill. To draw Snake Woman. Hi. That already doesn't look right in any way, the more I think about it, because perspective-wise, it makes no sense that she looks like this. Whoops. But maybe I can just fix it by changing the angle. Of the end of the tail. Man, most times, whenever there's like a naga, they don't actually coil up at all. I just realized. Alright, I gotta use the only snake woman I know. Mia. Monster. Sue me. Oh, it's 2 eyes. Okay, does that mean that if I look up Mia with 2 eyes, I'm gonna get the character I want? No, I'm getting a Norwegian singer. Oh my god, she's very long. Oh, snake women have weird goblin ears. That's what I need. Goblin ears. Oh my. Also, I do like what I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna try using this as a really good base, actually. so they got like the tail. They got like the body, and then it goes like this, and then it figure eights, and then it goes back around. Wait, actually? I forgot to do this, but also I think I'm just going to do this so I can move it up. I don't need to do that actually. I have pretty good control of where I'm going to go. So actually they do show the curving. And honestly, I do like this kind of. That seems like a pretty good snake woman. Holy crap, there's not a lot of space for the woman though. That's a lot of snake and not a lot of woman. Oh no. Also, I just realized I didn't close it off. What are we gonna do? You can't have all the snake with no woman. Yeah, we're gonna have a little line here that shows that whoops. It shows that that's like the bottom of the snake. You know, that's actually fine if it does that. That's fine. Okay. You know, I'm really good. I can actually be okay at drawing if I have a reference, but at the same time, I always am afraid that I'm just stealing and cheating. You know that? I feel like in this time and era, I've seen things and I'm just like, dang. I do judge them for the fact that they used that person as a reference. But I know for a fact that whenever I was a kid, you know, I like in art school, in art class, I was straight up like using everything as a reference and drawing it into my sketchbook. So why am I so upset now? Like I remember drawing Hearthstone cards. I remember drawing like a lot of other things. Yeah. I remember drawing Pokemon, and then like I just stopped. I just said no, that's cheating and that's stealing. That's basically cheating and stealing, and you're going to prison forever. And so now I'm scared all the time. Wait, does she need underwear? Does the snake woman need underwear? Uh, I didn't give the spider woman underwear. It's okay. They're gonna all be tapered off on top with something anyway. It doesn't matter. What skin color does the snake woman have? She's gonna be a blue. She's gonna be a blue. She's a blue. She's a blue. Well, I mean, I've seen Monster Musume. I know how the snake woman wears underwear. It makes it makes it. I don't think I should have watched Monster Musume as a teenager now. I'm starting to think I shouldn't have watched it. And in fact, no kid should have watched it. The sad thing is I don't think that's the worst thing I watched as a kid. Oh, that blue is really good actually. You know, I agree with that blue actually. I completely agree. Yep, I agree with the blue completely. I suck at drawing these arms, though. Also, the way that they have the character wear pants in Monster Musume is like this. They have her wear a skirt that goes like that. But the underwear is different, and if I show it, I think I can get banned. So I'm not going to show it. Also, I just realized I think this needs to be one longer. Oops. Anyway, there's her breasts. Because we're only gonna have a snake woman. We're not gonna have a snake man. I just put this on the wrong layer. Oops. Merge with layer below. You know, I gotta have some chubby characters in there, I think. This will be the difference maker for the video game. I don't know who I'm going to make chubby, though. You know what? I want her arms to be crossed, actually. This will be the first NPC that has their arms crossed in the line. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm going to draw the arm crossed, and then I'm going to outline where the arm is crossed. Give it a little bit of a contour in a darker shade. Actually, that doesn't really have her arm crossed. That doesn't really do it. It needs to be like... Well, first off, I need to draw her shoulder. And her neck, actually. I don't think so, but okay. Oh, that was wrong. This is the way I need to do it, I think. Need a darker color. Can't forget belly button. And then, actually, I just realized I need to give her a neck first. It's like all the other characters. Oh, yeah. Um, how does crossing your arms work? Okay, actually, I got it. I have I have it in my brain now. Oh wait, I forgot the strap on top for the breast. Or the breast? The bra. Whoops. Forgot about it. You know, it's funny because you're never ever going to see this sprite in the game. You're only gonna see them with the clothes on. I just did this. Maybe this means I'm going to have your character be capable of being a snake woman. Maybe that's what I'm accidentally creating. So she's gonna have her arm on top like that, I guess. Oh jeez. We kind of are achieving the Minecraft villager look. Maybe the hands need to be a different shade. Maybe that'll do it. Yeah, that might do it. Here, let me get this color, make it slightly different. I just realized she has Mr. Meeseek's skin color. She kind of looks like Mr. Meeseek's. Oof. You know what? I think the second arm actually needs to be behind her boob. The more I think about it. Oof. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It needs to be behind. It needs to be like that, I think. Also, I think her head might be a little off center. Your head is off center. So mean. How could you tell that to someone? Hmm. Dang it, I have no idea how I'm going to outline that this is a different color of for her arm. Unless the arms were a different color in general. Oh, that could be something. She's got scaly arms. Oh, that wouldn't that could work. She got them scaly arms. And you know, the more I think about it, because of that, I can actually angle this differently. Hmm. And why do I suck so bad at drawing hands? What's wrong with me? I just can't visualize it in my head. How it's supposed to look. That just looks like I gave her a claw hand. Hmm. Maybe this other one should be a darker tone because it's in it starts entering the background. You know, at this point. I don't know. I can't really do it. I can't do it justice. Maybe I'll be able to do it justice later whenever I have to draw them all the way out instead of just them being little sprites. Maybe. Probably. Dude, I'm gonna just start making the cast of Monster Musume. I just realized I've already made a spider woman. I'm making a snake woman. What's next? Am I gonna start making a slime woman? Is there gonna be a freaking cow woman? The odds are very much bounded. Let's give her like a nice this color hair. And she has a ponytail. She's gonna have a ponytail. Oh wait, no, that looks kind of faded. We're gonna give her hot pink hair. Frick, the background is hot pink. Make it red. There we go. Okay. She is like 70% snake in this picture, actually. Alright, I gotta go do something real quick. I'll be back. That person who is just a bot and says something about Jesus but sent the same message again. Do I ban them? Okay. Well, I mean, I've run out of space. Oh, okay. Well, now you're banned. Whoops. Okay. All they're doing is spamming the Jesus thing. I've banned them. So we've got the old orc. We got so we have the elf. We got the orc. We got the elemental guys. You got the humans who are Simpsons yellow. We have a spider woman and a snake woman. What have I done? What's wrong with me? Oh. All right, who's next? Who else be shopping here? Who else be shopping? Snake women. They're allowed. Snake women be shopping. Hmm. You go to your local grocery store and you see a snake woman. What do? You just say she be shopping. Hmm. Humans are yellow flavored. They're Simpsons flavored. Elves are mint flavored. Mint ice cream flavored. You can just take a bite out of them and they taste like mint. Mint ice cream. Orcs are cherry flavored. You take a bite out of them and they taste like cherries. By the way, I made sure to give them the knee bumps like they're from the Onion cartoons. The Onion parody comics. I don't know what the original comic is with the knee bumps, but that I only know the Onion ones. What other types of creatures should I have? I want like creatures, not humanoids anymore. I've made a snake woman and a spider woman, and I made two additional flavors of what are essentially just humans. I need something else. Hmm. Um. What if we just have a dragon? Just Dark Souls Basilisk can shop here. Hmm. What if we make a dragon that looks like Trogdor, the Burninator? We just have him. He just runs around. Oh my god. Wait, there's a board game of this character? What? No. You know what? Actually, I kind of like a humanoid version of the basilisk from Dark Souls, because that would make them distinct. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe Dark Souls basilisk is not that bad of an answer. But I don't know what they want to purchase. Actually, I kind of want it to be exactly the same, the exact same shape for the eye, but flipped. Ooh, they need more eyes of death. Bugs keep getting into their eyes. Vessel is Dark Souls 1. Hmm. They have a little circle around their little pupil. That's how their eyes work. I'm gonna end up making a Deltarune character or like an Undertale character at this point. But that's like saying you've that's like hmm. What the frick? There's a Magic the Gathering card of the Basilisk from Dark Souls? That just is him. What the frick? Wait, what color is this? I didn't really get to finish my analogy, and that's because I forgot. Or I didn't forget. I just couldn't think of what analogy I could make there. You know what? They're actually kind of a. Wait, hold on. Basilisk. Hold on. What did I just see? Basilisk Dark Souls. Oh, it's a models resource. Oh. Actually, it's kind of like a yellow with lighter scales. Oh, jeez. Pepe the Basilisk. Wait a minute. Hold up. That's what we'll do. Pepe the Frog, but he's a basilisk. Oh my god, wait a minute. You know what he actually likes to buy? I know what he wants to buy. He wants to buy every Earth card, because Earth is stone. He wants cards that are Earth and Fire so he can turn everyone into stone. That's what the Basilisk wants to buy. I'm sorry to say this, but I did in fact at some point draw Pepe the Frog on a school board when I was in high school. But that was because I used to watch Twitch more often whenever I was in high school, and then like that made me more like in tune with it. Like I knew how to draw it more. Now I think I might be worse at drawing it. Yeah, very unfortunate lore drop because then they hijacked the character. But yeah, I didn't like. I do also remember that I really Oh my god, I'm just turning this basilisk into a frog for sure. I'm fucking him up actually. We gotta make him at least look a little basilisk like. Anyway, I also did like play the one Pokemon game that was made on 4chan. Because it was actually like a really good ROM hack for fake mons. It did have some problematic parts though, but again, like as a kid I watched people like iDubbbz. How am I going to capture this tiny mouth energy that the basilisks have? It's like this. I honestly didn't even know at all that like whenever I was young that well actually that's not true. I did steer clear of the evil parts of 4chan. The weird thing about 4chan is that they're like evil parts, and then there are not as evil parts. But they're still kinda, they're like, sometimes they're a little evil light still. At least that used to be the case, and then whenever I grew up, I think all of them became evil. Such is the life of a messaging board with no, what's it called? No moderation. You know what, actually, we gotta cut his head off, the top of his head off a little bit. Not for any sprite reason, but because I hate the basilisk so much that his head deserves to be cut off a little bit. Hmm. Let's go ahead and draw this around it. I think you know, whenever I envisioned the basilisk, for some reason I envisioned that one alien from Ben 10, Gizmo. And so, like, I got him in my head. Gizmo. Is that his name? Gizmo. Benton. Am I? No, that's a different one. Who's the little guy? That's not his name. Ben 10 Alien. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, thank goodness. This is innocent. This is innocent. What the frick is this? Ben 10, Ben 10, Ben 10,000, Dr. Animo, Billy. Who are these characters? Ben Prime. Ben, in parentheses, Rat. Oh, yeah. What the frick? Ben 10,000 two more times. I just want to find this character. There he is. Gray Matter. That's his name. I imagined Gray Matter. This article belongs to the reboot oh, I thought that said community. It says continuity. that was that was a really bad misread. It says continuity, not community. Okay, well, now I'm fucked up forever. Do I want his mouth to be closed or open? Do I want him to be existentially pogging? I think I want him to be existentially pogging. Actually, it's like a darker shade. Yeah, the character I'm thinking of was Gray Matter. This poor basilisk, his teeth all got ripped out. That's not true. I just noticed that the basilisks have sharp teeth that they don't use. What the frick? The basilisks have teeth. Not the ones from Elden Ring, though. Not the ones from Elden Ring. They don't have teeth. The Dark Souls 2 ones, though, have some, though. Wait! The basilisk has tiny real eyes on top of his eyes, and I have been sent to Imager. Wait, there's like real life eyes right here? His real eyes are like on the sides? Wait, that's like accurate. That's accurate to the way they look. They look like this. This is the real eye. Right there. Bruh. I'm learning so much today. Alright, so I need like a peach color for his weird neck thing. His weird neck sack. Mm. Ruh. You know what, I kind of want him to be a completely different color from the Dark Souls Basilisk. Part of me wants him to be a completely different color. But would he become unrecognizable at that point? Hmm. No, I don't think so. Let's make him like rainbow colored. Let's make him random colors. Let's make him this nice indigo. We'll make his eyes like a weird orangish color instead of the glossy yellow. No, actually, his eyes are normally an orangish color. We'll make it like this color. Oops. And then because we've made his skin like this color, we'll fill that in. This is a shiny version of the basilisk, honestly, at this point. Oh, I need to like neck? I don't know. Kind of neck. Actually, his little sack right here, this thing, it would be like this. It would be coming out of this because like a bib kind of. Because his mouth is already peeking out. Jeez, dude. What is the anatomy of the basilisk? He's kind of like nasty though. And then he's got little lines everywhere in a darker shade. Little spirals coming off. Jeez. And then his arms come out like here. Beautiful creature. What if I just stopped there and just had him look like this? It's not gonna get any better, I guess. Wait, what if we have him doing jazz hands with his arms? Oh my god. Jazz hands basilisk. Jazz hands basilisk. He's got tiny little hands actually. Wait a minute. Hmm. His hands are like this actually. But then he has flippers. What the frick? Why does he have flippers? Oh shoot, we're getting outside the box. Let me move him over so he fits. No, his finger. Cut it off. Well, I mean, not really. No, I don't feel too bad that his finger gets cut off. I drew him a new finger, in fact, so that I could get cut off again. And he could suffer the same fate again. Hmm. The swamp that's not at all underwater, basically. You know what? I don't need that part, actually. We just need this back part for his body. Got little spines on his body, actually. He does. I think I'm slowly walking towards this becoming like a murloc. A little bit. Oh, I think I fucked up this fin. Honestly, they're kind of like floppy and stuff. It's weird. But also they are kind of attached this way. At like one piece. It's like a fin. It really is like a fish fin, but on your arm. It's so weird. How does it work that way? I gotta move him some more. Hmm. And then the back of his legs are like dog legs or chicken legs. What the So they go like... I want him to be posted up with like the weirdest kind of thing. So I'm gonna have him like this. With his feet like this. I gotta move him up again because I can't fit it. This is the most detailed sprite work we are doing for this game. Fucking fucking basilisk. Ugh. He doesn't have flippers on his feet. But his feet do go like that. Like there's a bump on the... Well, actually, no. That's not how it works. That's actually just more of his leg. You know what I can't forget, though? I gotta remember to put the tail on. He's gotta have a tail. You know? You caught Basilisk! Yay! Honestly, if you had the Pokemon Basilisk, I think you would win every fight. I think Basilisk would actually be overpowered. I think he might be the strongest Pokemon. What, his ability, his move would just be like Perish Song, but better? Shiny, that makes your save less valuable. Yeah, he would just be overpowered, I think. The spines don't stop, dude. They just don't stop on even on the tail. Well, there he is. What have I done? What have I done? Why did I do this? To be fair, he would have like moments where it's like not just dark blue. He would also have moments where like the scales shimmer. I drew a sad face up there. And he's kind of got like speckles actually everywhere. because of the fact that it's like scaly. He's got like he's really scaly. This stream welcomes scalies, but not people who spam the same message over and over again. I gotta keep going with this whole thing, actually, honestly. I think I do like putting the little spots on him. Little spot patches of blue, lighter blue. Not on his hands, though. You know, I really thought the Basilisk had like webbed hands. He does not. He just has. He's actually got like scale fingers. Wait, he actually does have chicken fingers. So I have to give him chicken talons. He's like this, actually. Mmm. Yeah. Yeah, he's got like talons like this. And also his feet are like that too, actually. You know what? That actually makes perfect sense. What am I talking about? He's like a lizard. Of course he's gonna have he's gonna have nails. He's gonna have like claws. What am I thinking? He's a little lizard. Yeah, those dogs are weird, aren't they? In the area before Calamite. Weird little dogs. Annoying dogs. Annoying. Why is this turning out to be my most detailed character? And then I'm going to have to draw him again as like not a sprite. As like a portrait. He should not be this detailed. Why have I done this to myself? If this man shows up to your shop, you are legally allowed to shoot him. $7,000 reward wanted. Wait, that's the wrong shade. That's the wrong color. Whoops. Saying the wrong thing. If you see this man, you are allowed to shoot him on sight. Wait, oh, whoops. Hold on. I'm missing something. Dang it. It's so hard to draw this. Oh frick, am I gonna run out of space? No, I ran out of space. It just says a live. Hold on. This is secretly gonna be in the files. Whoops. Wanted, dead or alive, $7,000. Oh, he's not gonna drop 400 souls. He's worth $700. He's the only one here. Yup. I'm gonna make a new folder called Secret. And I'm going to turn it into a hidden folder. By calling it .secrets. That hides it, right? That hides it. I'm pretty sure that hides it. I can't unhide them now. Oh, show hidden files. Whoa. In the .secrets folder. You know what? I'm not even gonna export it to a PNG. You have to have like Krita to even access this file. You will have to have Krita. You'll have to download a... That's crazy. Who else shops at Cards R Us? Your one-stop shop for all of your adventure cards that you ever needed. You know what? I think there should be a mimic. But I want it to be the most horrendous creature known to mankind, so that you never want to shop there ever again. And I know how to make the mimic a horrendous creature. Even though he's already horrendous in other games, I know how to make him absolutely horrible. No, wait, now I can't do it. I just visualized something that makes me not want to do it anymore. No. Why did I do that? Okay, I'm not doing it anymore. Fuck that. Never mind. No, I'm not doing it anymore. I visualized Skibbity Toilet, but it's a mimic. Oh no! 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 I canceled the whole stream. I was gonna draw the mimic, but the head was on top, and then I just thought of... My life is ruined. Not doing that anymore. Thanks, brain. Ugh. You know what? I want a giant brain. I want a giant brain with tentacles and arms. That's what I'm gonna give. That's who I'm gonna sell to. Gonna be the color. Gonna be the color red. The red brain. Somehow it's capable of speech. Yep. Just fucking brains. Gonna be this color and there's gonna be wrinkles in it. I've never played Mass Effect, but that's exactly what it's like. Oh, how do I make brain wrinkles though? I feel like I'm just making swirls. But I think this works for brain wrinkles. I think I do have to get a darker color and then like do a little bit of outlining, right? Like that. Maybe this is what a wizard looks like. I think that for these two specifically, these are going to be ones who don't have a class. You know? Because all the rest of these, they're going to have like overlays for their clothes. That they have a different, so that they're a special class. These ones are special. They are not going to have a class. Which actually works. Because that means I don't have to make a new thing for them. I don't have to worry about that I'm not maintaining enough rows. Hmm. Whenever I envisioned this character, I envisioned the abomination. Wait, no, is it? No, it's called the Brain Beast from Fate. I envisioned the Brain Beast from Fate. What the fuck? There's a plushie of this. Who on earth would want a plushie of the Brain Beast from Fate? Wait, who's Brain Beast? Who is Brain Beast from Adventure Time? Snake-armed Ruby Brain Beast. What? They have the stills from the actual animation, too? Evils of Humanity. What the frick have I found? Oh yeah, brain. That's what I was thinking of. But actually, I think I'm gonna have them be like. Instead, I'm gonna have them be like Mega Malamar. A little bit. Where the tentacles just go down. Instead. What, the Brain Beast one? The unmarketable plushie of Brain Beast? Yeah. Who on earth would want that? Who the fuck would want? Who asked for this? Who asked for this? I don't get it. Now available to pre-order. When was this released? I'm going into dangerous territories known as Facebook. This was released last year in March. Did it make it? They sold 318. $318. Oh, they only had a. Well, actually, that's still sad. Wait a minute. They sold 318 and had a month to do it. What? What the fuck? I bet finance people bought into this. They said, I can scalp this beautiful product. Now this one's the one that's gonna go viral. What about this ultra kill one? Oh, the people like the ultra kill one. I can buy every single ultra kill character for $127. I've never played ultra kill. Yeah, of course that's Fate's only plushie. They only sold 318 of them. You know what? They couldn't even... They could have picked any other creature from Fate, and I think it would have done better. Like, they could have picked the dogs. They could have picked the cat. Then again, it would have been just a generic cat, wouldn't it have? They could have picked literally anything else, and they chose to pick this one. You know, I don't understand, really. Why would they do that? They could have picked any mutant creature. I think that people would have liked the... I guess it's just a unicorn. No, that would have been just a unicorn, huh? No, they could have done the blue unicorn. That could have... No, then they'd kind of be ripping off My Little Pony. They could have done the griffin? No, the griffin's kind of generic. You know, I'm starting to see the problem. I'm starting to see... I guess their only other option would have been like the abomination, and I mean that's just as bad as the brain beast. The more I think about it, that is the same problem as the brain beast. Completely same problem. There's literally nothing they could have done. You know what? I want the tentacles to be different colors. I'm crazy and like that. Oomph. Our brain is so smart, so intelligent, that each of our tentacles are a different color, so we would know which one was which whenever we drew the sprite art. Yeah. See, you can tell exactly which uh information feeder, I don't know, is which. Hmm. Oh yeah, I guess it is kind of, except there's not a purple one. I didn't make a purple humanoid. You know what? I could see this character in Undertale. I'm just like, I keep looking at him like, oh. Hmm. You know, we should have one arm that's like waving. And then the brain is blushing at you. Oh my god, hi. Oh my god, hi. Now I want it to be a different color brain. Let's make it this color. That's a different layer. Oh my god, hi. The brain blushes at you like this. What do you do? What's wrong with me? Oh no. Blush it back, duh. This is literally just a this is just a this is just a hentai sex beast. Wait a minute. It's just a brain with tentacles. What have I done? Why do I keep ending up here? Hmm. Needs to be moved up a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough creatures. Yep, I think I might have to go back to the snake woman though. I think I fucked up the snake woman. I feel as though I fucked up the snake woman. I'm gonna redo the snake woman. At a different angle. Let's shift her over. I don't know why I selected so much. I didn't need to select so much. She's still gonna be this purple and green, but I think I want to do like Sorry, I meant Spider Woman. Did I say Snake Woman? I meant Spider Woman. Also, I'm realizing she probably needs to have like scaled arms too. She needs to have like spider scaled arms. Hold on, what is this character called again in the spider Rachnera? Yeah, she's got the spider hands. Wait, what is this? Oh wait, yeah, no, that is what the anime is called, isn't it? Yeah. What the hell? Does she want to eat the character? No. No, she doesn't. What the frick is this? Oh my god. Wait, I'm just now noticing that Rachnera has like 10 legs. With 2 of them being humans. Human legs. This character is too hot to be used as a reference. I'm gonna have to close this. Okay, actually I do need a point of reference for something now. Unclose it. Where does the spider lady end, or the human lady end and the spider woman begin? No, they just cheat. They just cheat with this character. That is a almost naked version of her. What the fuck? Do people really want to buy that? Hmm. Yeah, a lot of people, they say that their fear of spiders ended whenever they saw Rachnera. They no longer had a fear of spiders anymore. The bright side is I figured out I can't really use this Rachnera character as a point of reference, but on the bright side I figured out which way I want to do it. She's gonna have like a little bit of a lighter color in the front, and in the back there's gonna be a darker color. Oops, can't be lower though. Hmm. You know who I should use? Winlog! That would be a good reference. She's got the body type that I want. Why didn't I think about that? She does have a mouth on her stomach though, and that's not something that we need. We don't need the mouth on the stomach. And then yeah, she does. And then actually I do kind of like this whole like three limb structure that she has as opposed to two limb. No, no, no. I'm talking about the spider part. Someone made a Magic the Gathering card of Chaos Wish Quelog. Whenever a player draws a card, they lose one life. You can tap and pay one fire or one red and 3 of any other color to destroy a non-land permanent. Isn't this card god awful? Wait a minute, that sounds terrible. Hmm, that's a shame. They made the card bad. Also, I'm realizing the way spiders work is that they have like their limbs are like they have little bits in between. Like there's like a change in the color between each limb. Oops. I feel like I'm doing a bad job with this leg, honestly. It looks more like a tail. Yeah, let me redo it. Man, Quellog's design is so good. On the spider part. Except she actually has 12 legs on her spider. Wait, what? I'm just now noticing that Quelag has 12 legs on the spider instead of 10. I mean 10 instead of 8. Ah! Okay. Um the fabled 12-legged spider. Yes, indeed. You know what? I think I'm going to make the legs a completely different color just so I can distinguish them. How on earth do I draw the front legs though? It's hard turning a 2D creature into a 3D creature. It's very hard. I'm learning. Because that's basically what all bugs are, is just 2D animals. They only really exist on a flat plane for their entire life. Maybe she should just be an ant woman. Maybe that's easier to do. I think I'm getting it, actually. I think I'm getting it. Hmm. Dude, how the fuck is this spider woman fitting in the shop? How is the snake woman fitting in the shop? I'm realizing I think I've messed up on this leg. I think it needs to be further back or further forward. Oof. Hmm. You know what? I'm very glad that I decided to make not just humanoid shop here. You know, too many video games these days, they don't have spider women in them. When was the last time you saw a spider woman? Probably just Dark Souls 1, I bet. We're just gonna have a very accessible, gigantic door, like every other medieval place. I guess the eighth leg is just hidden. Okay, we need more games like this. You know what? She needs like a cool little print on the back of her. I can never get this right. Is that the abdomen, the thorax? Which one is this? Spider parts. Abdomen. Abdomen. It is abdomen. She needs a cool thing. Maybe a little love heart. Show that she loves you. But the love heart has a little skull in it. Now it just looks kind of creepy. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. We want it to be kind of creepy. The spider rogue has entered your shop. The air has become a little more tense. Okay. Time to make overlays for all of them. For each of the classes. They're not just gonna be naked forever. Holy crap, the snake woman is actually helping. Like, a lot. The snake woman helps a lot, actually. Like, for real. If you can believe it. Because her sprite goes all the way to the top. That means I can easily guide this. That's awesome. Spider women? Or, I mean, sorry, snake women? Rule. Shoot, I fucked it up, I think. I should just use my arrow keys. I forgot that you can use the arrow keys. So the first thing that they will have... I'll just put this on this layer. The first class will be a, what was it? I need my documentation. I just realized this whole stream I didn't play any music. And I don't think I'm going to now. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to turn on any music now. It feels like it would make the stream lopsided. No. Forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first guy is just a peasant. It's time to draw peasant clothing on all of these characters. Which I imagine is just a gray. A torn up gray shirt. Is barely on there. At some parts. Yes, indeed, in this society, there is in fact the peasant class. We're gonna start a classless society where we overthrow you, you evil cardsmith. That's fine. That'll be $1.50 for the healing spell. Actually, you know what? If you see a peasant, you're gonna be actually like a helper of the people. You're gonna be a helper of the people, and you're gonna give away to them. You can choose to give away to them, or you can be an asshole and just be evil. Dang it! I forgot that I have to like. I have to draw expressions on them. What expression shall I draw on the peasants? Also, what hair color shall the humanoid peasants have? Maybe just like this color. That looks like a peasant haircut. The worst looseness. They're lacking doors. By the way, the class determines what haircut they have. Funnily enough. Alright, what kind of eyes are they gonna have? I think the peasants should have eyes that are like half closed. Like this. That's the eyes they're going to have. Oh frick, what have I done? Maybe fully closed even. If that's the case, it should be like this color, right? So wait. Oh, I guess the Simpsons, they don't have lipstick. So... like, lips aren't accentuated in the Simpsons. Let me look up Marge Simpson. Simpson. Yeah, Marge Simpson don't have any lips. I'm getting very happy faces, very happy expressions of Marge Simpson. Marge is mostly happy in all of the imagery of her. Oh, there's one where they have lipstick, where the character has lipstick. That's right. Not even the female peasant has any mascara. She's not gonna have any mascara at all. Oh yeah, I should probably give them like really rough, horrible shoes. That's what I'm gonna do. So this is the shoe before it gets damaged. And then this doesn't look so bad. Here's what their shoe actually looks like. It's all torn up. That's their foot showing. I just realized I can't add another layer to it. And it's really bad now. Their shoe is fucked up. They cannot work with this. And he's just wearing underwear. He's not even wearing any shorts underneath. No shorts at all. You know, every single game that has like a dirty kind of peasant outfit for a woman, it's somehow still a dress. Isn't that weird? Is that weird to me? Maybe that's just weird to me. So that means that she needs to have a dress on. Even though she's a peasant. Like, what the frick? Oh, fuck. This dress goes out pretty far, actually. And then we're gonna have little holes in it. And tears. No, I was considering changing the peasant to the civilian class. But honestly, I think I'm still going to keep the peasant class. Where's the belly button? Belly button exposed. And you know what? She straight up doesn't have any shoes. She had to pay for the dress. I don't want her hair to be like scrungly looking, but how do I do that? Hmm. Maybe a forehead that you can play tic-tac-toe on. Maybe that would do it. Wait, I should draw the face and then I should do what I want, do this thing that I want to do. So it lines up with this. Okay, yeah. I want her to have the exact same expression as the other guy. And then there's a nose right here. And then there's a sad face. Very sad face. And then we'll do the thing that I wanted to do, which is add little strands. We can fill the forehead in a little bit. Yeah, it's really messy looking hair. Each time you give away to the peasant class, you raise your reputation with everyone around you, increasing your chance of seeing good characters. Like brain brain creature. or, or elf woman and man. But every single time you do bad, you're gonna see bad characters like the basilisk man and spider woman. Bad person speedrun incoming. Bad person speedrun incoming as fast as possible with the quickness. Every time you shun them away. Bad person just to see Spider Woman. What am I gonna make the elementals look like? I think they've gotta be messed up, right? Honestly, I think they should just have like missing limbs as peasants. Head is divoted in. He's looking kinda thin too. Because people have just fucking shot him. There's probably gonna be some classes decision making you can make, but not dialogue options. I know the difficulty of making a dialogue system. It's very hard actually. It's not hard, it's tedious. I've not only have I tried to write one in Godot, which is like again like one of the most tedious things because you have to make these large trees. I've also like used certain modding tools that let you add dialogue trees, and they can be very annoying. You know, like I've tried to use Kenshi's modding tool, and it's like really hard, or not hard. kind of hard. It's like really annoying. Like it really showed me. It was like the first time that I learned about dialogue trees being annoying. Was trying to use Kenshi to make actual characters. He's a scrungly little elemental. Poor elementals, they got beat to shit. Fuck. Dude. These poor ass elementals. You wouldn't give anything to them? Yeah, that's triangle gender. You got triangle gender and then they got icon of a messenger app gender. And you know what? This is where I draw the faces. This is the face of these creatures. What color do I use for it? I want it to stand out. Whoops. Just a tiny little face. You're not gonna give away to the cute, tiny little poor peasant elementals? What's wrong with you? Oh yeah, wait, there's not gonna be any at all, actually. There's not gonna be any class dialogue at all. What am I talking about? The way that the peasants are gonna work is they're gonna kind of work like, they're kind of gonna work like pawns in chess, you know? Where you can change them to different classes. If you give them enough cards. Like, they stop being peasants. They're more like, I guess they're more like pawns then. Alright, for the clothes of these, I'm literally just gonna use the same. I'm going to literally just use the same for these ones, for the orcs. Oops. Why does Crit always have to betray me? Oh shoot, I accidentally drew on some of the pieces. Oops. Merge with layer below. And then I gotta do this, because I accidentally drew some parts. And actually, this needs to be the same color as this, I think. Is that the color I used, or did I use a different one? I used that color, yeah. Oh shoot. Wait. No, that's what I have to do. And then over here I needed just erase actually. Yeah. And then the hair color needs to be different. They're gonna have the blue hair. Of course you have blue hair and are an orc. No, we're gonna have them have green hair. This green hair? No. Pink hair? What color should the orcs have? Maybe purple hair. They look like the trolls from that one movie. That one movie franchise. Maybe the peasant women in this game are like the peasant women in Witcher. Where they're all just prostitutes and that's why her feet are out. You know, maybe there's actually something wrong with what I just said. Should I leave the elves as bald? Maybe elves should be bald. What if elves were just bald? Oh, this elf is happy to be fucking naked. Oh my god. This elf looks like he knows something. Something that I don't. What does he know? That I don't know. Hmm. No, that's this actually. That's that phase. I did that for a joke, and now I fucked everything up. My rotation is messed up. He knows something that we don't. Honestly, the elves are starting to just, with them being bald, that makes them look like they're just goblins that are really tall. I don't really want that though. That's not the look I'm going for. So instead, I'm gonna give them the really really stereotypical elf look, where they have like their forehead very exposed. Somehow that is a stereotypical elf look. Wait, what if I made them Elvis elves? Oh my god. I ain't nothing but an Elvis elf. No. Man, what a tall hair he has. Look at how tall his hair is. Yep, that's how you describe hair. The word tall. Yep. His hair flows in the wind. I did. I, I don't know how to make them look. I don't know how to make them look at all. Maybe elven women are bald. Sorry, I had it aligned with what, like the bottom of this. Yeah, this is right. Oh dang it! I took the color by accident. Wait, is this right? I feel like this is wrong. It used to be over by one. That's what it was. The elven woman is not bemused. On the other hand, the elven man, he's really happy for some reason. He knows something that we don't. The elven woman, she's upset for something. She's upset for some reason. Hmm. What reason is that? I want to give the elven woman a bob, actually. I want the elven woman to have a bob. How do I give the elven woman a bob? All these years of character creators have prepared me for this moment. Where I give an elf a bob. What? That doesn't look like a bob at all. She's looking like Peridot from the hit video game Steven Universe. Yes, hit video game. Indeed. Now oh frick, I forgot. Now she's really looking like Peridot from Hit Video Games Stefan Universe. She's upset that she's been given this existence. That's what she's upset about. You know what? I think that the elf should have no clothes, but the female elf should have clothes. Nasty double standards in the elven society. You know what? I take it back. Neither of them should have clothes. Neither of the peasant elves have clothes. Have I been banned yet for showing naked women? No, good. You know, I don't remember if I talked about this, but the last time I played Slay the Spire, my brain turned off and I just started drawing naked women. Oh my god, I forgot something on every single spider woman, and that's the straps on the bra. Her bra just sort of hangs. Oh, frick. Oh, I guess I did talk about it then. Wait, how come I can't draw in here? What? What? Oh. Hmm. Yeah, my brain did turn off. How come I can't draw in here? Do I have a location selected? No. Now I can. She just looked like that. She just looked like that. The spider girl is smiling at you. What do you do? I hope I've covered up enough for you. For me to be allowed to enter this shop. I know there's a dress code here. That's what she says. Oh my god, her breasts are so... I made the bra so big that it has to go over here. You know what, she's not gonna have a mouth, actually. Whenever I have to make the portraits, if I decide to make the portraits that will be like this big, you will be allowed to see her mouth. And this is gonna... I'm gonna have to learn how to draw anime girls. For video game art. Oh, I can imagine actually that these two are married to each other for so long. And then the husband's like, I'm ready to buy my cards. And then the wife is like, my fucked up husband, he decided to sell all of our clothes so he could buy fucking cards. Can I just have a free card, please, so I can survive for the winter? Hmm. All right. You know what? For the snake woman, this is kind of cliche, but her clothes is just it's just it's just it's just the bra. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you look up the snake boss in Dark Souls 1, it's exactly like this too, isn't it? It's just the bra. That's all she can afford. That's all she can afford. That's all she can afford. She can't afford a real clothes. How do we make her have a snake tongue though? That looks like nothing actually. Hmm. Mitha? Who's Mitha? Oh yeah, you're right. She doesn't have a bra. She just she don't got nipples. No, she does have nipples. Wait, no, that's someone drawing Mitha with nipples. It is a good thing that the browser is not on the is not on the computer, is not on the stream. That's another person drawing her with nipples. Wait, does the Magic the Gathering one has her drawn with nipples? Do you think these are AI generated? Oh, these are definitely AI generated. Wait, now I need a closer look. No, she actually kind of does have nipples actually in the regular game. How is this game rated T? No, no, she doesn't have nipples. That the second angle. Well, now I'm not sure. I don't know which one it is. Oh frick, this angle makes it look like she has nipples again. T for Titchy Grid. Oh no. Oh shit, it's almost to 12 o'clock. How am I going to draw the snake woman now? You can. It's only actually only Titchy Gren is allowed. I kind of want the snake woman to be like she's upset. She has to be like upset that she's here. I want her to be upset that she's here. Like she normally gets her groceries at another shop, but she had to be here. Actually, no. I take it back. I want her to have like a sarcastic tone all the time. Used to have a sarcastic kind of look to her in the peasant mode. Also, she isn't just one person. There's more than one snake woman. This is a society where snake women and spider women have been accepted. Dude, do you think that the people who are like anti-woke, do you think they're like do you think they hate snake women and spider women? Probably not, honestly. I don't know. It depend. Hmm. Sorry, rogue. I have to make the rogue now. I gotta make the rogue now. The rogue. So the rogue is definitely gonna be bald for the male. I put it on the wrong layer. The wrong area in general. Oh my god, he's got Minecraft fireflies as his eyes. But black and white instead of yellow and black, I think. The man will be bald because it's more aerodynamic, and the woman will have short hair because it's more aerodynamic. Yeah, it's lunchtime now for me. Actually, I want her to be emo. I gotta draw her eye first. They look kind of like Wojaks, I'm not gonna lie, and that makes me very upset, actually. The woman's not even a rogue. She's actually just God. She's just Evo. No, I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, I gotta go soon, actually, though. I'm gonna finish these two, and then I'm gonna have to go. Actually, am I gonna finish these two? I want details on these two. Fuck. I don't think I'm going to finish these two. Damn. I mean, obviously they're gonna wear all black, though. Gonna be all black. Hmm. I mean, it's gotta be a vest, right? How on earth do I do a vest? Hmm. You know what? I actually have to go now. I'm sorry. I have to go now. I'm very sorry. I have to go help my brother. I gotta go eat lunch. Yeah, I gotta go now. I'll be back in after lunch to play Omori. Bye. And don't forget, fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Just gets louder and louder. Holy crap! My thing took a dive because of that. You know, I'm learning that if Donald was upside down, you wouldn't really be able to tell too well, would you? It wouldn't matter too much. Okay, bye.